Interstellar night space, no one else sees. In the underground, we're living low key. Can give you peace.
Fuck all that. Fuck all that intro stuff right now. We're good. Everything got set up nice and early. Make sure my hair is not awful. It's a little bit frizzy today, but otherwise, can't really be helped right now. Yeah, that'll be fine. Alright, let's do this shit. You know how it is, start with the connections. Can't do the mini anymore. Let me go check on that. Maybe they walked that back. I doubt it though. Nope. Alright, connections it is. How's it going? I can't actually see who that is because my glasses are off. Is that Jordan? It is Jordan. Easiest connections ever today. Word. Let me shuffle it around and get ready. Genesis, birth, dawn, and start. It's the beginning. How's it going, Pokey? I cannot help since I've done it. Fair enough. Wed, combine, bond, and fuse. Those are to stick things together. I mean, those are all abbreviations, but it feels a little bit too easy, right? That's a little too easy? Wow. No, that was it. All right. It took like 45 seconds. I'm doing pretty good, especially now that that connections is over with. And we're gonna be doing some Balatro today, so it'll be hold on. Sorry, my randomly just popped up in the background unmuted, so I just completely like fried my brain hearing my own echo. We're gonna be changing it up for once, right? We did quite a few days of Hollow Knight in a row. I really enjoyed that game. We got like 75% of the way through it before we beat it. 75% completion, that is. We're definitely going to go back to that, but not before Silksong drops. And we're going to be Balatroing. And that title is not a joke. I promise every time that I win, I will drink water. Alright, we intentionally started going up on one particular deck so that if I wanted to try like a harder one, I could. We are going to Bala the Tro. Skipping for a free rare is not the worst thing I've ever seen, but I don't really feel like it. That's 4 hearts, and any heart I think wins it, so I'm just gonna look for the heart. And we're gonna be looking for either like a good hermit or like any decent low level planet to get 3 levels of. Nope, that is not a low level planet. Give me the buffoon. Wow, those are awful. Sure, give me spades, I guess. It'll do. That is a full house, but it doesn't have any spades. And I really would like some spades if you're gonna give me a full house. Alright, that's 6543. Let's look for the 7 perhaps, or do I just look for a spade flush? That's probably not going to happen. Let's look for the 2 or the 7. Got the 7. This should be enough to win. Looking for D's. Eternal Photograph. It's good. I don't know that I want to commit to like a photo chat or something this early. It feels a little bit bold on my part. Give me chaos. The free celestial and planets are cool, but I don't want it eternally. Thank you very much. Club. Don't care. Do I look for the 5? Do I look for the 10? Or do I just look for the spades? I think I look for the 10. There's the 10. I think this is going to be not quite winning. This will be like 570 or something. How does he do it? Holographic hallucination goes pretty hard. We'll get that. We'll just go next. Gotta save up our econ, right? I'm pretty sure anything that gives decent chips now will just win. 2 pair aces over queens, no. We could look for the full house though. There it is. Easy full house. You better win, bro. I can't drink what? Well, no, I can drink water if I don't win, but I will drink water if I do win. I promise. Polychrome shortcut's pretty nifty. It's pretty nifty. I don't have the money for that anyways. I don't even know why I rerolled. Alright. Now we can make straights easily. Jack 9, 8, 7, 6. Straight. Winner. Dude, where is something I can use this fool on? I don't want to level up pair, I just took an eternal shortcut. Showman for a second shortcut, even though that doesn't actually stack. Wow. Don't mind if I do. Start with 0 discards, that's fine. Look, a straight. I'm gonna go ahead and tower this 2. And we can go ace 2, 3, 5, 6. It's not winning, but going pretty well. I had a shortcut straight flush the other day. Ooh. I've rarely done straight flush builds. I think I've done 1 or 2 on stream, but that's about it. They're just so hard to pull off. Trader Lord? Wait, is Trader Lord... What is Trader Lord? Is that in Hollow Knight? Let's go... Yeah, it's a little bit bold, but let me go the Jumbo Celestial. Ugh. Well, we got the Temperance, actually. That wasn't the worst thing that could have happened. Thank you, Hallucination. That being said, I don't really want any of these, so I'll just take the pair. Also, I have an ally to fight Trader Lord and still cannot beat him. I find that sometimes the allies fuck with me, to be honest. Okay, hold on a second. Oh, I should have fooled the fucking Temperance. Stupid. Stupid. Use misplay. They like giving me these low-end straights. Yeah, the allies sometimes fuck with me because they will, like, they'll hit them while they're in their, like, not regen phase, but there's a lot of bosses that, like, when you hit them enough times, they just kind of sit still for a few seconds on you. And that's when I like to heal. Oh, look, Photo Chad. Well, I can't say no to that if you're gonna give me both parts right now. There's the straight. Okay, and then we level up straight 3 times, and we win. Excellent. Queen, Jack, 10, 8, 7. In fact, save the queen. Much better. Save your money. Let's actually figure out our econ a little bit here. Why is my camera so low? I'm like slouched in my chair and then I look up and my head's like almost at the top of the camera. See? Y'all ever have trouble with this? Maybe it's just because I move around in the fucking frame so much. I really gotta stop doing that, eh? Looks inside Photo Chad. A classic. I don't know what this is, but I can't use it. Well, I know it's a 2, and I still can't use it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 2. Play. I don't get the hanging Chad value, but it doesn't matter because we've leveled up our straight base level by 3. And we go next. Ace, Queen, 10, 9. There's no last one there. Discard all those. Nope, that's not helpful. That's helpful. Ace, King, Queen. You know which one I mean. Ace, Queen, Jack, 10, 9. The hallucination's really not doing a whole lot for us anymore. I'm sure it'll get some value once I start actually opening those. These are mostly all commons. I'm not sure baseball card is it. Baseball card's good. I just don't know if it's it. Maybe since I'm trying to get rid of hallucination, I can still get value out of it here. I could also see selling Photo Chat at some point if the cards are correct. If the price is right. So I'm stuck on 4 bosses at the moment. Watcher Knight, Nosk, Traitor Lord, and Lost Kin. Those... I don't know who Traitor Lord is. I don't think I ever saw him, or maybe I'm just misremembering who that is. But I remember, did you watch me fight Nosk? Nosk had a pretty easy way to trivialize the fight. That's how I was able to beat him so fast. As for the Watcher Knights, you just gotta learn how to down smash, man. I just, like, it took me a few tries, but they were not easy, but once I could consistently down smash on them, I was able to, like, limp through the fight. The tooth. More like the dumb, am I right? Got him. Nosk is very trivializable. Is Lostkin the upgraded version of that boss, or is that the standard? That's the upgraded one, right? He kicked my ass for like an hour and a half. That was definitely the hardest boss I fought during my playthrough, was Lostkin, if that's the upgraded version. Ace, King, Jack, no. Ace, King, Jack, 10, 8. King up front. Yeah, I don't have a strategy to tell you about him. That's just get good. Because that's... that's the only way I beat him. Ace, King, Jack, 9, 7. Hey, that's a straight. Let's make it a straight flush. Why not? Because the score is lower, that's why not. But we're here now. Huh. That's not a good hand, actually. I need face cards. Ace, King, Queen. Ace. No, that's not really what I want. Ace, King, Queen. I really just wanna... Okay, that's cool, I guess. I will play a pair of queens, and that will be sufficient. At some point it really is... Oh, have you played... Surely if you're talking about Terraria, you probably played the, what's the name of the mod that just is absolutely insano overhaul? I've played it a couple times. I can never... Calamity mod. Calamity mod for Terraria really is just get good mode. The family is not what I'm doing right now. Spare Trousers could do pretty good. We're on anti-5 right now. I don't mind Spare Trousers over Hallucination. Maybe I open this standard pack just to see if Hallucination gives me something here. It did not. So we'll take the Purple Seal Steel. We'll take this guy solely for his 1.5x that he provides. Please don't decrease the level of my poker hand too many times. I like my poker hands. Okay, only decreased it once. Safe. I just do like subclasses and then get my butt kicked. I remember I was like a summoner or something when I played. I don't remember how far me and my friends got when we played Calamity, but we got like decently far in. We've never even beaten base Terraria though. We always get like super far. We get to like the 4 pillars and then we just kind of stop. Couldn't tell you why. I need straight levels back. I'm currently getting carried by multiplicatives on purple, or on a shortcut and baseball card. Why did I say purple? Purple Seal maybe? And it was just like some sort of weird subconscious word association thing. I have 2 to 3k hours on Terraria and T-Mod combined. That's way more than me, man. I have like a couple hundred, so like still a pretty big amount, but not that big. Don't discard the 8, that could be useful. Queen, no, that's not correct, that's not valid. Need a jack or a 10. Queen, 10, 9, 8, 7. In fact, give me the 6 because 9 and 7 connect. Couple of straight levels and we'll be good. Ayo, where the fuck all my face cards at? All my jacks and almost all my tens are still in here. What are we doing, guys? Thank you. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Rocket's probably better than pants since I don't actually use the pants for what they're meant to be used for. Garbage. Burglar is like fine, I guess, but it's not better than Hanging Chad Photograph. Base chips and malt are halved. Fuck. That's actually a somewhat concerning boss to have to fight. Especially if you're not going to be able to give me any, like, good straights off rip. You know what I mean? Bro, what is this? Come on now. 10, 9, and 8 are all valid. But you couldn't give me any of those. No. I actually want to keep a queen. And we got fucked by it. Alright, I'm almost certain I'm gonna lose here. Why did I sell Hallucination? Because it was only giving me 10 mult. I mean, like, it was a fine multiplier, but it's not uncommon. I sold it for an uncommon for the 1.5x. Thank you. There we go. Alright, I'm actually going to use only the jack here, just to get the mult. Yeah, I think if we hadn't gotten the arm on the previous blind to, like, fuck us on the levels, and then also fuck us on the points by giving us the flint immediately after, we probably still would have been able to get through this fine. But instead, loss. Or if we had drawn our steel card at any point in the last 3 antes, or if we had gotten any straights in any of the planet packs we opened. It really do be like that sometimes, though. Seeing exactly one straight level that I just fooled twice, and that was it for the entire run, definitely fucked us a little bit. Just like, just a wee bit there. Give me the ace or the 9. Thank you. Alright, what you got for me? An egg. That's what I was looking for. It's not what he was looking for. I'm gonna take this straight, I guess. Whatever. I hate trying to build straights without any, extra... I don't know, what do you want to, like... Without any cards that help you build straights, building straights is just awful. Like, that's just... Come on. Watch. Oh, you want a jack? Too bad, right? Like, straights are just awful. I dug through 3/4 of my deck and it didn't find one. Bro, you can't call a run Dookie in the small blind of ante 1. We just got here. Oh look, a jack. Finally. When you're right about it, you can. Me with results-based analysis? Yeah, absolutely. Go for a full house. I'm feeling spicy. Immediately gets one. Boom. I could definitely make a green joker work this run. Let's see what's in the spectral, maybe? A Ouija. Or an incantation. If I'm gonna go for Ouija, I'm probably not gonna want green joker anymore, because I'm gonna have the lowered hand size. Like, maybe I could try to make pairs work. If I wish I could incantation, then Ouija. That would be the most helpful. This will give me some direction. 2, 10, 9, 8. Okay. We can kind of do something with that, I suppose. With green. You only called it Dookie, not the full name, which is reserved for when you get to later rounds, if you even remember what the full name is. I'm afraid I don't remember what the full name is. I don't remember the incantations, sorry. There's a full house. We take this. That'll do. 20 bucks. Okay. Can't be mad at that. You got something good in here, buddy? And what do you have to hit for it to not be that? I want to say you have a specific E that you like. I want to say it's like E13 or something like that, but I don't remember the number for sure. I know it's in the E's. Strength. Strength? I suppose that wouldn't be bad. Maybe I go devil instead though. Money is good. I do like money. E11, the wrong odd number. How could I? Go next. I do kind of want that hand size. There's a straight here. I'm pretty sure that's gonna be winning, so let's go ahead and double fool devil. $6 please. Card sharp. Sure thing, buddy. Temperance. And I'll take the hit to my econ, assuming I don't draw any of those gold cards anyways. Don't want to discard as much as possible. I did draw a gold. Let's go maybe like this. We almost have like a flush or something, but I'm just gonna play a pair. We need to scale. Luckies are procking nicely today, and as soon as I find Lucky Cat, they're gonna stop. They're gonna go on break. That's how it works. $3 for a double tag. If I don't want to discard, I suppose delayed gratification works pretty well. If no discards are used. So Green Joker, I think, is affected by the hook, annoyingly. I don't remember if it is for sure. I know Ramen is, because it's cards played. I don't remember if Green Joker delayed are. I guess we'll find out here, huh? Genuinely, just give me the high card. Well, I have a straight here. Suppose I'll play that. And yes, it is affecting Green Joker. We'll see if it affects delayed gratification as well. Delayed gratification is not, though. -1 mult per discard. Earn $2 per discard if no discards are used by the end of the round. So, if no discards are used does not mean if you did not discard. It's specifically referring to this number right here. Right? Because we absolutely did discard for the purposes of Green Joker, but it still counts delayed gratification. Odd Todd is pretty hit or miss for me right now. Let's go ahead and take the Invisible. There's a world where I actually sell everything except Card Sharp for the Invisible. Hanged Man. Hung Man. Pair for sure. Give me the 3 of a kind. Is the pillar scored or played? Played cards are debuffed. So I should be playing as little as possible. I'm still somewhat reliant on the base chips. Another Hanged Man. Nah, just give me the Emperor. Big money. Level pair. With the +1 hand size, we get pair pretty consistently now. Do I want to photograph? I don't think I do. Honestly, I probably should have just saved my money until after the Invisible Joker procs. Don't want to skip. That is a whole lot of nothing. I don't know, Magicianum, I guess. And that's now a steel card. Go. Cool. Two pair is just worse than one pair. Once Card Sharp starts proccing, we're good. Right, time to sell down for Invisible. I genuinely think that selling Green Joker is probably my best bet, just to guarantee I get the Card Sharp dupe. I'm just really hard pivot off this build all of a sudden. That'll pay for itself almost certainly. Get another pair level. And what do we got in here? Any hangable cards? Another 3, that sounds pretty hangable. Fill those off now. And a random Joker, sure. Alright, apparently we're riding the bus. Everyone hop on. Sure. We'll play this pair and ditch the queen and the other debuff card. And we didn't draw a pair. How do you not draw a pair, man? It's like the easiest shit. Got a flush, whatever. Reset the bus, I don't care. It's -1. And then we play this pair of 6s. And then we play this pair of 10s and we win. We're gonna start leveling up our... We immediately got value out of the certificate. I love that blue seal for me. Level up minus Fibonacci. I like that much more than ride the bus. I like being rewarded for doing things rather than punished for not doing them. Imagine not drawing a high card either. Dude, my luck is so bad, I can't even draw a high card. Planet Merchant makes a lot of sense with Astronomer, but I have to ask myself if I'm actually going to be playing that long term. I think I will. I can. No repeat hand types this round. God, why is it always the fucking eye every time I take Card Shark? They're out for me, man. We're gonna hard counter this man's build. Watch this drive. Give me that Planet Merchant. I've still got a double tag, I need to remember that. I am allowed to use my discards as well, I need to remember that too. I'm no longer restricted. I play 1. I play 2. And then we look for the Fibonacci numbers. Is probably my best bet. About to say, I do have a lot of 2s. Kind of surprised I haven't seen any. Speaking of which, where's a Wii Joker when I need it? Peekaboo. Boule. The Boule. Yeah, I need a little bit of help to get through this boss. I can't take Astronomer forever. Minus $4 here. Whoops. I got $4 from selling it. Same thing. One last act of benevolence on the way out the door. Alright, so if I can't do any repeat hand types, then I want my pair to be really good. So like a pair of Fibonacci cards, which means I'll just take a normal 2-pair. It's got a club in it. I get the bull value. I'll ditch 9. Well, actually, you know what? I have a flush here. Maybe we do this first. Somehow I've managed to not draw any Fibonacci's for that flush. That's a 2-pair. Doesn't have the seeing double value, but it does have really high fib value. So I will take it. Better. Pair of 8s, still no seeing double value there. But it is, once again, Fibonacci value. I think this is a discard angle like this. No. Those are awful. Why'd you give those to me? Okay, fine. I'll play the fucking pair. What? Like... Thank you. That's what I was looking for. 3 of a kind with the club. And then I still have the pair as an option, if I need it. I don't, but... It's got a club in it. Justice could probably save me. But I don't know what I would really put that on. I guess this ace up here. Of course, I do need to draw the glass card, which is often easier said than done when you need it. Good news, we have dealt with our biggest counter. The mouth will hopefully be easy unless I am somehow screwed out of pairs. No, 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 no. Sure. Get rid of those while you're here. And then when I play this pair, I just win, right? Oh yeah. Sup, any opinion about Nosy the animatronic? Is this something I should look up? That sounds like a real 50-50 right there on whether or not I'm gonna be disturbed. Nosy the animatronic. What the fuck is this? What am I looking at? Is this some Five Nights at Freddy's shit? It's looking like some Five Nights at Freddy's shit. Hold on, what do I have here? The strongest build ever created. Let me take a look at this. It's taking its sweet ass time loading right now. Hold on, you're not gonna be able to hear this, but this will get you some images. It is, yep, Oh yeah, he had some stuff here. Yeah, that's definitely some Five Nights at Freddy's inspired shit. Looks cool. Is there subtitles? I was just peeking at it for a second, that's all. I would have like gone and turned down the audio and everything, but didn't want to get distracted for too long. It looks cool though. Hanging Chad, you return. My nemesis. Would I be able to beat him up? He's made of fucking metal, isn't he? Would you be able to beat him up? Some real my dad could beat up your dad energy right there. No, I could not beat him up. Just draw me something cool, thanks. Card Sharp gonna carry me hard here. I would very much like a Spectral pack that gives me an excuse to sell everything and dupe Card Sharp another time. I suppose a couple more clubs couldn't hurt. Polychrome Fortune Teller. Sure. Seems alright. I don't need to be as focused on the Fibonacci numbers anymore. I've played enough Fortune or Tarots that it's like decent value in general. Now I can just play whatever pair comes to me. Easy clap, yeah. This run is pretty well wrapped up at this point, since I don't think there's too many remaining bosses that actually counter us. We've got Flat Chips and Mult, we've got, yeah, the house barely matters, if at all. Just use a couple discards. I don't really want to have the bull, I'd rather have some other chip maker, but it's fine. Gets the job done. Nah, you'd win. For sure, for sure. I'd give him the old 1-2. I'm surprised that Jujutsu Kaisen meme is still around. That felt like one that would probably pass by pretty quick. Yo, you got one of them, onks? No, but there's a cryptid and an immolate, and I'm trying to decide how much I care. Sure, give me 2 more gold cards. Stuntman. Bring my hand size back down to 8. I'm playing pairs, so that's not a big deal. And get a more consistent chip income. Yeah, we'll take him for a little while. Until we can level up our pair to some ungodly level where chips just don't matter as much anymore. We don't know for sure what those are, so I'm just gonna discard them. Here's a pair. And toss this jack. Let's go ahead and discard all this. Look for more gold cards, yeah, like that. Since we know we're winning on the next hand anyways. Hunting for cards is definitely a valuable strategy. 2 pair negative. I guess if we face Verdant Leaf, that's a good pickup. $9 to negate one of the 5 possible final bosses. It's a good reason to pick up natural negatives. If your econ can afford it, picking up a natural negative, even if it's bad, like picking up one of them just to have it, can definitely be a good investment. Pokey is heading out now. I will have a good stream. I will be drinking lots of water as I win every game that I play, definitely. Emperor me. Temperance. Love that. Trading card. I don't have a ton of time to use it, but it is nice, and seeing double is just kind of whatever. Get the Tarot Merchant as well, and then we can just go next. Biggest Blindus. What shall I be killing off? I suppose a 6. Jumbo. $21 is better than whatever else I see there. Vampire might be a little late. I mean, like, I could get some value out of it for sure, but it might hit like 2x at most. Maybe 2.5. Not really worth the spot. Joker Stencil would require I sell more than 1 Joker. Definitely not happening. Let me kill another 6, yeah. Play the 2s. Discard you, and you, and you. Don't draw a pair, that's kind of sad. Discard you 2. Well, guess we're playing some of our kings. Oh well. Minus $6. Take the strength for sure. What's in the spectral? Ectoplasm and Hex. Am I okay with going down to a hand size of 7 for an extra Joker? Like, yes, but I don't know if I really want to do that to, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't really care about having trading card forever. Nor Stuntman forever. And if it hits one of those two, it's not really that good value, you know? Take the risk. There we go, got a card sharp. And now I feel the need to scale a little bit more, even though it's not really necessary that I do so. We absolutely could beat whatever this boss is. Crimson Heart. We still have to fight the Crimson Heart anyways because of how Hieroglyph works in the first place. Let's kill a 7, methinks? Or what? I guess I'll hold on to the 5s, kill a 7. Play the 5s. Let's go ahead and make ourselves a couple more face cards, I suppose. We have all of our jacks still, so turning 2 of our 3 10s into... sorry, 2 of our 5 10s into jacks would allow us to get a few more face cards. Pair of jacks, there we go. We haven't fought the planet yet, so it's a little bit risky, but whatever. Supernova would be 30 mult, 30 flat mult, but Fortune Teller's 25. So you're kind of getting, like, at best a 2x out of that. Discard the 3. Play the queens. Play the queens. Play the 4s. What? DPBR. Double penetration battle royale? What does that mean? What does that stand for? So, do I want a Lucky Cat? Lucky Cat's not bad. I'll take Lucky Cat over trading card. Actually, I don't even need to. I've got an extra slot. Wow, yours is way worse than what it actually means. Is that so? I thought that mine was definitely right on point there. You must be mistaken. Now you're gonna discard that one? Or disable that one? Do not care. Pair aces. Bruh. Don't break my glass, I just got that. Who can say no to that, though? I'm kind of surprised that did not get censored by YouTube. I guess their censor AI isn't quite as hip as we might have thought. Also, I definitely have a double tag that I've never used, so I'll use it on the free rare and then we'll go into the endless mode and see what happens. Time to drink. Never mind. No. We'll drink when we get to the. Yeah. Oh yeah. I hieroglyphed back in ante. Eternal Showman has got to be the worst Joker in the fucking game. There's no way. This is like so niche. Hierophant, sure, whatever. It's not that bad of a run. I mean, I know it's not quite as good as you might have wanted from me. Okay, I'm gonna just play these instead. I win. And as a reward for my efforts, just to prove that this is not a clickbait title. And as you can see, water, there's water in the glass. I'm drinking water. You're finally money? You've become money? It's straight corn liquor. Yeah. We start drinking early in this house. Let's go endless for a little bit here. Hello. Oh god, that's some value right there. Alright, Stuntman, I think you've outlived your usefulness here, buddy. I don't really think I can do Ancient Joker yet, though. Can I? Can I really pull off an Ancient Joker? I've been playing fucking pairs. I have levels 1 flush. I don't know if I can pivot to that. I mean, you are Floridian. That's not exactly wrong, I suppose. I did go to a party college. How the fuck did I save money? I meant home. Oh. Yeah, that's a good question, actually. That's not what I would have guessed. Strength another 2 into Jax? Sure. I gotta make Ancient Joker, right? That's the only way to not make this a poopy butt run. Last night I saw someone pull a blueprint out of a judgment. Ooh. PogChamp. The Idol. Wow. They're like, you're going if you're going into endless, we're gonna give you all the options for good endless jokers. Here's a retcon. You want the Idol? We gotta go for clubs. I'm going clubbing. Really makes our card sharp a fair bit less useful, eh? Especially given that result. Hey, we still got him. Easy clap. Add another 9x on top of that, please, and thank you. And spades now. What you got for me? Cryptid or sigil? Sigil sounds like a troll way to lose a game. Cryptid me on those. I'm actually pretty sure this is not the angle here. I'm pretty sure what I need actually is just some chips. And the best way to get chips is just playing pairs, right? I think this Ancient Joker's a little bit troll. But yeah, I've been out with the fam all the latter half of the day. Went to an escape room and then a fancy pizza place. That sounds like a great day. I love escape rooms. I've been to like most, in the city where I used to live, I've been to like most of them that like exist in the city. Me and my friends have set a couple records in various places that we've gone to. Nothing too crazy. Also, what did I say about getting the Lucky Cat and then the Lucky Card's never procking again? I did say that was a thing I said. Sorry, Ancient Joker. I want an acrobat. I'm going to be a dancer. Not the hiccups. Hiccups don't exist. They're a lie. They're a government lie. I don't know, dupe. Fucking fortune teller, I guess. None of the other ones are gonna proc, so. Now you dupe card sharp. Boom, 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 boom. Ka-chow. We got the upgrade. Smokey is on the board. I've been to a couple, never escaped. Ah, that's unfortunate. It's always nice to get out with like 1 minute left. Also, it's your birthday. You know, that makes sense, actually. Now that you said you've been out all day and this and that, happy birthday. Strange Yellow Dude has actually been trapped inside an escape room the whole time. Your mission is to figure out how to escape. Watching this stream. I guess we're on the 2-pair trade now. Chugga 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 chugga. If only I had some pants. I was about to I was about to crash out on those lucky cards. Alright, can we beat 1.1 million? Probably, we do have a glass card. An ace, a 10, an 8, 7, 4, 3. Ace 10. Goodbye. You are the weakest link. King, king, jack, jack. Dupe the cat. Whoops. Did I not play the kings? Am I dumb? I could have sworn I clicked on both of those, but perhaps I am the dumb. Maybe I dragged over them on the way over or something. And fucked it. Glass the jack, go boom boom. Boom. Oh yeah, there's a couple things I discovered in blueprints. 1, I did the day 1 challenge. That was annoying. It came with the 1 hour challenge, so I did them both. Fine, give me the High Priest. 2, I figured out where the last blueprint is while I was doing that 1 hour run. I had a magnifying glass and I started looking at shit and I was like, oh! So now I know where that is. 3, I figured out the admin password while I was sitting around, like, reviewing the VOD. So we've got some work to do there, and I will be doing that work after probably 1 more game of this, maybe 2. Maybe, I'm not sure yet. Also, we're about to lose. 07s. We did not lose, never mind. Spoke too soon. Forgot I have Acrobat. Also, no Voice of the Void. Oh, totally forgot today was Wednesday, man. The days blend together. I think my thought here was I want to play some Balatro because we've been playing a lot of Hollow Knight, and so it didn't cross my mind that today was Wednesday. We'll make up for it on another day this week. Oh, the Serpent. We can beat the Serpent. Serpent's easy. Serpent's easy. The Serpent is nothing. Maybe Chariot, I don't know, Queen, I guess. Look at all these jacks. I'm gonna jack it. What? What did he say? What's the second game? You mean the second game, Voices of the Void? That's that horror game that I've played a couple times. Or are you talking about Blueprints? There's no way you're talking about Blueprints. You know what Blueprints is. Your mom's a serpent? What is that? How's it going, Edward? What's the cat? Oh, this is Lucky Cat. It's been reskinned. It's been reskinned after my cat, who is currently, he hasn't been in here in a few days. His schedule seems to have changed. He's sleeping out on the couch right now. Hold on. You know what? I can actually go get a picture of him real quick because he's very cute out there. I'll be right back. Got a great picture. We'll see how it comes out. Midyon. Whoa, you can actually see the reflection of the game. But yeah, welcome in, Edward. That's the cat. I think you can hover over them if you're on PC. You can hover over the jokers, and it'll tell you what they do as well. We have like an overlay, something or another for that. Also, we are definitely about to lose. 1,000,000% we are donezo here. But I will fight to the last. Anti-11's not bad. Let's go 2 jacks and a bunch of crap. And then finally, 2 more jacks. Got halfway there. Not bad. Oh, 7s. Let's get a new one in there. We're doing well so far. We added another loss to our belt, but we're still only at 3. We're doing pretty well. Let's do an easier one. Not feeling all this hard work stuff. Abandoned deck. Base cards are lame anyways. Who wants Photo Chad? Photo Chad is a crutch. I'm above that. I'm not above Ride the Bus on Abandoned deck, though. I'm not above that. Free scaling, why didn't you say so? Well, I was hoping for something better than the Hermit when I have $3, but, you know what? The Devil is actually just better than that, isn't it? And I'm more likely to be able to find it as well, since the deck is generally just smaller. Let's just discard those. Play a 2-pair, 5-kicker. We're scaling. There's no way we ever lose this, so we're scaling. Infinite ride on the Magic School Bus. As long as I don't get silly and try to add shit to my deck. And there's my aces. I've got a 2 pair here that will certainly win. I'm just looking for my gold card. Scaling complete. Free money. We've got seed money. We've got the speculative oops all 6s. And this is a horrible choice, kids. Never do this. I'm skipping for the negative tag. We're doing it for the content, not because it's a good choice. Alright, place your bets. Place your bets. What will the negative tag be? Winner gets nothing. Winner gets a free redeem of their choice. Not that I actually have the power to do that, but you can just tell me what it is. The tag will be your mom. Okay. Gotcha. Square Joker. That's a solid choice. Also something I would definitely want. Alright, let's see if it's my mother. It was not. It was Crazy Joker. Close. Unfortunately for it, it is being sold immediately because I want to use my hex. The arm. Alright, let's go devil on a 10. Play a cool 2 pair. You can't level down my hands. I don't have any levels. Alrighty, Blue Joker would pretty much immediately start winning me every round, I believe. We've got seed money as an option again, so we should probably look to get that since our scaling is currently allowing us to just kind of keep on keeping on. JD, do you want to have a multiplayer match? Me and you, right now. Well, I don't have the mod installed, so no. If I had the mod installed, I might consider it, but I'm not gonna, like, install it on stream. Also, I'd probably lose. Also, you didn't specify the game. Could it be any game? 1v1 me, open TTD? We could add 3 fucking enhanced face cards, just completely destroy our deck for no particular reason. Give me the medium on a 2, 3. I never like to put things on 2s anymore, and I don't like to destroy my 2s as much, because every time I destroy them, I know I'm gonna see Wii Joker. And it'll be sad. Silksong tomorrow. I'm trying to decide if I want to stream it day 1. Wow, that's awful. The most anti-synergy to ever anti-synergy. Paradolia on Abandoned deck with Ride the Bus. Very cool. You hate when a game shows you Wii? No, you don't. You sick freak. You probably go seeking out the Wii. Burnt Joker's pretty sick. Give me the mail-in rebate, too. I do. Hey look, I get to get a pair and $5. Boom. Give me another 5. Trip 8s. Ka-chow. Emperor. Wheel. Polychrome mail-in rebate, you shouldn't have. That's actually pretty sick. We definitely take those. When your econ joker is able to be actually good for like scoring 2. We hit econ, this game's going great. We got a trading card, hold on, say less. Sheesh. Also, I absolutely cannot read the YouTube chat because of my shit internet. Oh, it's too low quality. Hold on, should I make it bigger? There you go. This is for Turtle, by the way. This is for Turtle. There you go. Looks like we're leveling up high card. Discarding aces. Fine. There you go. You got a better idea of what they said now? There, it's like much better. I'm either a fish or a dog, Jordan. Which is it? That's a good question. Jordan, your thoughts? Could be fish dog as well. We probably have the technology for that, right? It takes strength. What do you want me to kill? 3s? I'll try my best. I don't have any here though, so 4 it is. Bro, surely you could find me some 3s in this deck. Ball check Discord? Oh boy. What am I gonna find here? Hey, you can read it now though, right? I'm happy to be of assistance. Cat Dog. Okay. So, in the back of my mind, I'm aware that Cat Dog existed as a TV show. But could you remind me if that show was, like, actually any good? Ah, cool, foil. I didn't really want to keep this, so I'm mixed feelings about that, but... You played a pair in your high card run? But my pair is higher than my high card. I've never played a high card this run. How can it be a high card run? I haven't played a high card yet. Midas Mask, guys. Midas Mask. Excellent synergy with Ride the Bus. Ask me how I know. Arrowhead. I like an Arrowhead. I like it more than Blue Joker at the very least. Alright, they're gonna take all my money. Whatever. Suppose I'll play a straight. Neat. I liked the show, it was entertaining. Huh. Nice. I think it was just like ever so slightly before my time. Cat Dog was meh. Oh, look, we're already getting mixed reviews. Fuck if I know now. Obviously had more jokes for parents than kids. Was it on... What network was it? Was that Cartoon Network that Cat Dog was on? Also, Retarded Fish Stick is playing Cryptid right now. Pray for this man. He's gonna need it. Oh, you wanted me to discard 7s. Why didn't you say so? It's free money. The joke is that they did say so. I was just ignoring it. Bonan? Beats Abstract. Minus 50 chips, plus small chance to get 3x mult. The Duo. Well. Sorry, Banana. I know I just invited you into my home. Treated you like a brother. Nickelodeon. Okay. Nickelodeon's an interesting one for it to be on. I guess Nickelodeon had SpongeBob. SpongeBob was a little bit less, like, in your face about the adult jokes. They were all there, but I feel like SpongeBob was like a masterclass in how to do adult jokes without letting the kids know that that's what they were. Blackboard's not gonna work here. Skip. Better than nothing. Upgrade my pair. My pair is rather lacking. Must upgrade. Yes, I betrayed Banana in the same blind that I got him. To be fair, Banana has betrayed me as well, so it's kind of like a wash, right? There's times when you pick him up and you're like, yes, 15 mult, and he's like, oh, you wanted the base mult? Yeah, nah. And whenever I remember that, I'm like, you know what? You deserve this. Alright, time to make a bunch of clubs. We did just face the club boss. No reason not to. You want me to discard 3s? I got one of them. Got another one of them. La da di da. Immolate. Sure. Burn it all. Give me another one. Watch me do it again. Yeah, give me the red seal on the gold card. Satellite's $5. That's not even that good, really. Alright, you can go, well, you two and you. Moon again. Alright, go with those two. I would like spades more than clubs, but you take what you get. You get what you get. Four can go, I believe, and then 3 and 8 are the two big ones. I don't see 3 and 8. Alright, well, Magician it is then. I'm trying to kill off particular ranks just to make my deck a little bit, like, more consistent. Not that I'm really having trouble with that right now, but you can never be too careful. Getting complacent is a great way to lose this game when you run into the one boss that counters you. That's also why you read your boss blinds, kids. Has anybody ever done, well, I'm sure someone's done this shit, but has anyone ever, okay, you know what, words. Has anyone ever done the 4 uncommons on like a full wild deck? Do like the clubs and the hearts and the spades and the diamonds. And then I guess you'd take the oops all 6s so that Bloodstone actually procs every time. Probably want a couple negatives as well, right? Constellation. You know what? Constellation can probably fit in over Burnt at this point in the game. I know we're in ante 7, but I'll probably use a few more between here and there. Discarded 6s. I actually don't have a pair here, so I'm gonna just discard all that. Oh, I don't even have Burnt anymore. Why? I guess either way I was discarding that. Play all those. Another bad run, eh? Every time I see the victory screen, I say to myself, this is not a poopy butt run. Because it's not. I'm better than that. No, that's true, you didn't say bad. You used a very specific term that does normally it's synonymous with bad, but you're right that you didn't say bad. The Pilar. Easy clap. Next. Rough Gem. See, I probably could have pulled that off this run. Okay. This time, make some more spits. Garbage, garbage, garbage. Wow. I just now registered that this is the second save file. Indeed it is! You want me to discard 6s? I don't have any of those. How am I supposed to do that? There's just no way. We're doing pretty well on this save file though. Oh, I haven't discovered this. The fact that we're winning so hard right now makes me pretty content with selling one of these to get this. Mail-in rebate can go. I'll pick you up just because I haven't before. Take the Overstock to refresh, buy the Neptune, buy the Mega, and then we'll go next. There's my pair. Level 15 pair, that's probably good enough if I had to guess. Hit the road, my beloved. We are on abandoned deck, my friend. It is not going to get us very much value, I don't think. The ultimate synergy. It exists because I willed it to, not because it's good. DNA. One ante before the final boss. DNA. It's insulting, really. Give me the crazy Joker. That's how insulting it is. Give me the negative straight Joker. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room with rats. And rats make me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. Am I doing this right? Ooh, double chariot? Yes, of course. He knows his memes, guys. Or at least some of them. The important ones. Bro, where's all my good jokers? Where's the blueprint? I tried to manifest it, sorry guys. Give me the Sly, I guess. 50 chips, sure. Ah, yes, Hiker. Right before the final boss, sounds good. Aha, you thought. You know what? Give me a chariot here and a death there. Actually, I can use the 8. It's my last 8. Ka-chow. I win. Tough one. Truly. An excellent time for a drink of water. Blueprints, where you at? Blueprints coming up right now. After I do a free stretch, you got a free stretch. Well, well, well. I guess really what we're doing right now is we're just seeing how far into this file we can get before we lose 5 times. We're at 3. Normally, if I restart an Ante 1, I don't consider it a loss anyways. Like, you cannot, you can disagree with me if you want, but if I don't draw a fucking flush in the small blind of Ante 1 that's good enough for a straight, I just restart, and that's not a loss to me. I just got here, guys. Okay. Boot up blueprints. I also need to change my category. I'm just gonna change the name, honestly. Blueprints, but every time I win, I drink water. That's some of my better work as far as naming conventions are concerned. Alrighty. And we're back. Oh no, I hear them in the distance. They come for me. The weed whackers. They come for my peace and quiet. You might not have been here for this, Lightspeed, but check it. Check it. Boom. Day 1 trophy. And I figured out the admin password when I went back and looked at the VOD. Or at least I think it's the admin password. It could be a password for something else, but the security visual thing made it look like it was probably the admin password. I might be wrong. God, I hope it's the admin password. I'm surprised you haven't tried doing any Blues Clues stream titles. You know, that's a good one. Let me write that one down. Hold on. It's definitely worth writing down. Blueprints, Blues Clues. Excellent suggestion. What we got? Brass compass, silver key, and keys. So it's keys for my keys so that I can key while I key. And some more rooms facing north. Honestly, do I even want that? Do I actually genuinely want that? I don't know if I do. Like, truly, I might just leave that in there for now. Yum 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 yum. Where are we at? 25 and 28 on these. Okay. Oh, I know where to get the last thing for the directory as well. I found it while I was doing my day one challenge. I mean, I didn't like find it, like dig it up, but I know where it is and that it needs to be dug up. Did I just hear those motherfuckers like screaming outside? What are you guys doing out there, man? How? I used the power hammer on the front, and I was just kind of walking through the basement area. Uh, Actually, it wasn't the basement area. When I came in from the tomb, I was like inspecting shit because I already knew I was winning at that point. So I was just like, oh, might as well fuck around while I'm down here. And I found the little note on the torn up piece of map down there that was like buried floor plan, and I was like, oh shit, totally forgot that existed. Um, did you look at the some stuff for the challenge? Sorry, wait, for the challenge? Did I like look up guides? I looked up a couple of times. I looked up what people's experiences with it were, like what stuff they found to be the easiest. And people generally said the pool room, but I actually didn't end up using the pool room. I could never find the pool room to save my fucking life, man. I'll go do the side door while I'm... Actually, let's do the admin first. I want to pick up the microchips in case I find a place to put them again. And also do the admin code, and also transfer my save in. Give me your microchips. Yum 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 yum. Alright. The guy's name was Bo Lee, so it should be Lee Buh. Maybe. Welcome to Blackbridge. Alright, we're in. It was indeed the admin key. Did you not use the V mode I talked about? The V mode? V mode? Veteran mode. No. No, I just did it. I just started a new save and did it. I forget how... Well, we're just gonna go through it one at a time. Terminal timeout settings. I already set it to 1 month. The timeout setting controls how long a computer terminal stays connected to the network without disconnecting from the server. The default setting, immediate, requires a new connection each time the user attempts to log into the network. I haven't actually seen this do anything yet, but pretty sure these are all good. So nothing to see there. User database. Okay. Admin logs. Okay, so I should be able to see the ones that are archived now, right? Hopefully, maybe. Just a moment. The weed whackers are coming by. This I've seen before. Blackbridge. Fixed maintenance. 3 new admin keys have been added to the network's database. Lee B. Prov C. I'm gonna write all these down, even though I don't think I need them. Prov C, whoever that is, and Hoon Yu. Who could these people be? Do I know these people? Prov C. I don't know that name. At least I don't see it on here. And you... I don't have that name either. I don't know who those people are. Huh. Okay. Okay. Go next. You're a weed whacker. No, you. You're a weed whacker. Lee, we are planning something later this year. Immediately, the dude comes back by. I can't with this man out here. We are planning something later this year and need to make sure communication on here is not being archived. Are there any additional steps we can take to ensure privacy? Leap. Already taken care of. We are now bypassing. Message archiving. Randolph, comma, shouldn't notice anything out of the ordinary. So these guys are like chatting on here without him? Hey Luna, how's it going? We're just doing some blueprints. We're pretty far in right now. Don't mind the lawnmower that keeps driving by back and forth. There's only so much grass to mow back here, man. I don't understand it. That you can only drive back and forth so many times before you've mowed all the grass. Like, good, no one else on the estate knows we're here. Other than Mary, of course, who saw Lee on Tuesday, but Hon Yu has a plan to take care of her. Okay, so these guys seem to know Mary. So perhaps these are people who wrote some of the red letters. I do have some of those names written down, so perhaps... Daniel, Mary, Herbert, Courtney. Maybe Courtney could be Prov C, possibly, and like Lieb could be Anonymous X. I don't know. If it must be done, it must be done. Just see to it that the body is not discovered. Okay, well that's different. The last thing we need is for the Red Guard to be snooping around here. Something feels like a red herring of sorts here. This is like very obviously we're going to kill Mary. But I'm pretty sure Mary was just like hanging out underneath the house for 6 months. What other games do I play on stream? I was playing Balatro a little earlier. We mainly play like roguelikes or indie games. But we've also been known to play some other games on here from time to time. I'm kind of a variety streamer. She won't be found, rest assured. Let's disperse for now. I'll meet you all at the safe house in Reddington in 4 days. Okay, so they have a safe house in Reddington. Then once the inquiry is over, we will proceed with our plans for the museum. But she was a part of the museum heist. The plans for the museum, like, guys, like, obviously they're not killing her because she's in the heist. DJ, is this the game that makes your... Man, I don't know. I don't keep up with what makes that happen for you. Do you ever play Heavy Rain? Have I? I've definitely heard of that game. Hold on, let me go peek Heavy Rain. Is that on Steam? If it's not on PC, then definitely not. Heavy Rain. I feel like I've seen this before, but I need to go. Oh, yeah, it's this game. Okay, so unfortunately I've been spoiled on this game. I have not played it before, but I've also been spoiled on a lot of the important stuff in that game. So, unfortunately, I don't think I can play that one. That being said, I do know what you're talking about, and it was an interesting experience when I experienced it through someone else. Resuming operations. Welcome back, Lee. I've been camping out of the old schoolhouse for the past month, waiting for your return. It's spacious, quiet, and should prove to be an effective base of operations. outside of the purview of the staff and the Baron. We should have an opening on the first day of September. Can we be ready by then? I don't see why not. Negotiations for transportation are in the final stages. If all goes well, we will have air passage to Nuance secured for that date. Unfortunately, I already know that Nuance is the air transportation nation, or else that would actually be a decent hint. That is one of the few things that I'm aware of. I think Moore is planning a scheduled maintenance soon, so we should likely wrap up things here. I'd say it's time to scrub these logs. They might fall under some scrutiny in the near future. Delisted and deleted from user database. Wonder why he comes back then. Beyond Two Souls is also a good story game. Hell yeah. I've got some amount of backlog in games that people have recommended to me at the moment. I will go ahead and write down that game though. I have not seen gameplay of Beyond Two Souls. Can't guarantee when I may or may not be able to get around to that, so I wouldn't hold out a lot of hope, but it is now on the list because I've heard good things. Add Tunic to it. What is Tunic about? Explain it. Elevator pitch me. I've never heard of it. I think I've read all of this stuff. Added a new key. Changing of the guard and prepare. Yeah, we've read all the rest of that. Okay. And this was the user database. Don't care about that. Well, wait, hold on. Can I, like, see anything? No, I can't see anything I care about with those people. So we go down to data files and we import trophy data. Profile 3. I would like to import the day 1 and the trophy of speed, please. Bro just parked his fucking... He's got the weed whacker outside my window. I swear he's gonna weed whack my window here in a second. It's Puzzle and Hollow Knight together. Ooh, that's kind of a neat pitch. Alright, I'll look into it. Tunic. Furry isometric Zelda. Alright, don't lose me now. How long have I been streaming? In total, about 6 months at this point. I think I started back in February. I feel like there was something else I wanted to see in there, but that wasn't the most helpful. I guess, like, hold on. What happens if I log in using a different username? They gave me 2 others. Let me log in using ProvC. Admin not found. Interesting. Admin not found. Okay, so for some reason, Leeb has been reinstated. So that's important. I don't think there was anything else for me to see here. Besides, like kind of getting their initials, I guess, is worth something. So perhaps they went to Nuance first then. That might be worth noting. They may have gone to Nuance first. I had some other notes about that as well. Nuance first? Question mark? Because there's another puzzle in this game about the order in which they bounced around. Bro, what are we doing in here? Yeah, Tunic was just recommended to me, Jordan. That's... Oh, that was... Okay. Let's go get our outdoor room. I would like to go digging, but for that I'm actually going to need to find the shovel. And I don't believe I started with one. No, I did not. That's pretty cool, Jordan. Hello, trading post methinks. Something tells me I'm not going to be able to trade for anything super useful, but I might as well check while I'm here. I'm actually allowed to trade microchips? That feels like not something that I should be able to do. I'll be real, I kind of want 3 rerolls more than a silver key. That seems like a solid trade right there. Let me also, while I'm thinking about it, I would like to hop into voice chat over on my stream channel. Well, not my stream channel, on the channel where some of my friends are, in case they want to play or talk with me during this, because I've got a couple friends that like to play Blueprints, so sometimes they like to stop in and see what's up. So I'll go ahead and do that. All right, actually starting the day. Workshop, excellent choice. What's in there? What do you got on the table in there? That's a broken lever. Electric eel aquarium. Sure. It's a power source. I'm not really sure why I would need that, but... And what do we have here? We've got a mailroom. Alrighty. Oh, you know what? I actually can inspect some of these stamps, can't I? I'd been thinking that some of them just, like, they aren't visible, but you can absolutely see some of these here. And in fact, based on the order, you could probably guess some of the order in which these guys traveled as well. I can't see all of the stamps. But yeah, I need to go get a magnifying glass. That's gonna be super helpful. I came in here because I was like, oh, you can't see any of the stamps on any of these. And then I actually go look at it again and I'm like, oh, you absolutely can. Conservatory, 100%. 1,000,000% of the time I'm taking the conservatory here. What do you got for me? Boiler room. You can be standard. You're a 1-coster. That's not bad. Vault. You can be standard as well, honestly. Yeah. And then the throne room. You can also be standard. You're a little bit costly. I don't want to, like, always see you, but all of those can be standard. In fact, you know what? Throne room. But the north lever's so nice. I'm gonna go unusual. We're not gonna make it super common. The boudoir. The drawing room doesn't actually cost a gem because there's one in there. In fact, let's take that. Get that. Check what's over here. And let me get my power hammer back. I'm still not sure what else I can use this on, but it is a hammer, nonetheless. Hammer go burr. Funeral parlor gives me 2 right now. I'll hold off. We can do better. Chapelle? Well, now funeral parlor's a little more worth it. It's not like I'm really heavily affected by the chapel at this point in the game. I don't need security. Let me get the quest bedroom. Grab a gem, grab 10 steps. Get the option for a little bit of that dank cash in the future. Commissary, but it's going the wrong way, so I can't take it. Let's go hallway. I mean, I could technically take it, right? Like, if I really wanted the commissary there, I could take it, because I always have the foundation as a way in. Funeral parlor feels more worth it now. If you show me, like, I think I would take a gymnasium here. If you showed me a gymnasium, I would take it. The pool. Yeah, I'll still take the pool. Let me go into the pool. Get my chests. What you got? Dollars and keys. I'm not lacking in the key department, certainly. Solarium. I think this break room is far enough in that I'm just going to take this. $1. Huge. 7 is 7. 13 minus 10 is 3, squared is 9. 1 squared is 1, plus 3 is 4, squared is 16, minus 14 is 2. 1 squared is 1, times 1 plus 1 is 2, squared is 4, times 5 is 20. 2 more keys, just what I needed. Well, actually, keys might actually be useful now. And that should open, right? Yep. At some point, I'm going to need to go back and fill out this first part of the house. Maybe I'll go do that now. Before I end up at the end of the house. Where do those keys fit? All sorts of places. Certain doors are locked. There are locked trunks that you can use keys to open, although I do not do that because I have a hammer, so I just smash them open. Gems are not in the blue box. Possibly. The other 2 statements are both true. Okay, this cannot be true because according to the rules of the puzzle, there is at least 1 true and at least 1 false statement. The other 2 statements are true would mean that if this were true, they'd all be true, so it can't be true, so this is false. The other 2 statements are both true, so both statements cannot be true. The gems are in the white box. The gems are not in the blue box. Okay, so if the gems are in the white box, then both of these are true. So the gems can't be in the white box. This can't be true. So this is definitely true. The gems are not in the blue box, they're not in the white box, they're in the black box. Thank you. I'm gonna be real, these are pretty awful. Reroll me. That break room's at least pointing the correct direction. Or I could just take a vault, just take a shitload of money. Dude, I don't need $40. I don't need $40, I don't. Give me the hallway closet, sure. What you got for me? 1 die and a gem, oh boy. Thanks. Just what I was looking for. Alright, let's swoop all the way back to the electric eel aquarium. We got steps for days, I'm not concerned. Yet. I need a shovel. Where might I find a shovel? You got like a courtyard for me or something? No, not a freezer, no. It's a horrible idea. Give me another break room. Boudoir me. That is 2 dice, plus a potential item, though it doesn't look like we got one this time, plus a gem. Just a solid room all around. And then I want to go through this way. Anything back there? No. 15 is 15. 4 squared, 16, minus 15 is 1, plus 4 is 5, squared is 25, minus 15 is 10. 20, negative 20, plus 20 is 0, squared is 0, plus 1 squared is 1, plus 2 is 3, squared is 9. Is this your house, or are you a mastermind thief? When you start off, it's technically not your house, but then you inherit the house later, so it is my house now. 10 divided by 5 is 2, times 1 is 2, squared is 4, plus 4 is 8. Secret garden key, we like that. We very much like that. Courtyard, I was asking for one of those. You got a shovel in here? You do! Oh, we're getting Discord messages. Couple of dollarinos. I kind of just want to go outside and go get that new room. I know where it is, or generally where it is at least. Draft the veranda, and then I'm gonna head out there. And I will come back over to this side. I've definitely had days where I've had more steps than this, but I think I'll survive. I still don't want that brass compass. Unless... Actually, I can combine that with the shovel, can't I? To make the dowsing rod? I've kind of wanted to try out the dowsing rod, because I've never really gotten to use it. Alright, so in theory, somewhere like along here in the basement, like over in this corner, or like along here, here we go. Secret floor plan, the last one we need the lost and found. 2 rare items, whenever you enter this room, randomly lose 1. Honestly, like, it sounds like a good dead end, right? It has an exit, so if you really need to exit, you can, but it feels like it's better used as a dead end. You just go in there, lose 1 random item, and then you're fine. I'm actually gonna go make the dowsing rod. It's a little bit psycho, but we're doing it. I never make this item. I want one. While drafting, dowsing rod will point towards a room that has more items than usual. If you draft it early enough, you won't lose anything. That's not exactly true for me, because I often start a day with a key card, because I have the break room. So for me, it still kind of hurts. So the dowsing rod isn't really pointing anywhere in particular? Okay, it's pointing to the garage. That's not exactly a lovely place to go. Maybe I reroll that. Where are you pointing now? Oh, dining room. No? Spare bedroom? Spare bedroom. You know what I mean? Well, I mean, I'm always going to have an item at the beginning of the day, so I can't really draft it early. I kind of get what you mean, but, like, legitimately, I can't draft it early enough to never lose anything. Scrotum ginger. I was trying to spell Schrodinger. Are you sure? Are you sure about that? Metal detector's cool. I like that. We can almost get the burning glass if I could find a damn magnifying glass. Why can I not skip that particular cutscene? Brutal. There's a lot of dirt here. I wish I still had that shovel, but the dowsing rod got me oranges, man. It's got me oranges. I'm not gonna rely on it too much. There's a lot of dirt here. Alright, let's see if we can get a right turn here. A cloister. Where are you pointing, buddy? The cloister? You're a real one for that, buddy. Though I'm not really sure where you put the items in a cloister. Anywhere? Do they even exist? Can you even get items in the cloister? They're probably all in the damn dirt piles. You should eat an apple? I will do that when I am provided with one. Alright, where are you pointing, buddy? Whoa. Breaker box? Miss me with that. Bacon and eggs? I don't need a 12th key. This could be a good idea to see if the den counts as there being an animal in here. I don't think there is, but I could check and see if it works. It does not count. I didn't think it would, but it's worth checking. How about over here? Dovecote. It seems like that works. I would very much like the stars. Yes. Thank you very much. And show me the kennel. That's not the kennel. That's the commissary, silly. Ooh. What you selling? Garbage? Garbage. Give me all of your bananas. And fuck it. Do I want a hallway? Do I want a passageway? I want the passageway. I would very much like to connect all of this so that I don't have to run all over creation every time I want to go from A to B. Let's go back to the secret garden real quick. Pick dining room. Do it. Yeah. One gem. Is that it? One gem? That's what you got for me? Alright. Corridor, security, Security is fine. I guess I can set up a late experiment. I can set up a late experiment. I can set security levels to high as well. Set security level to high. And offline mode can stay locked because I have the key card. And then we log in. Let me, while I'm here, place a special order. I would like a shovel in the shop. It's not going to be there right now, but seeing as I somehow have trouble getting shovels sometimes, maybe I should just have one. Oh, whoops. I wish to remote in, thank you. See, I still have to type the password every time, so I really don't know what that admin thing outside did. And it doesn't keep these online, so... Each time you eat an apple, add 3 aquariums to today's draft pool. No thanks. Permanently add 1 gold or permanently gain a star. I think stars are probably more important at this point. So, in theory, there should be some apples around the house. To be clear, I did draft the secret garden. But I also do spend 2 or more gems somewhat frequently. So this is betting on there being apples in the house and not like bananas or oranges. We're gonna go ahead and go for this. I think this is more likely to pay off since there aren't a ton of rooms left to draft anyways. I've got like, what, a dozen maybe? Yeah, exactly, a dozen actually. No, 13, whatever. Close enough. Let me in. I'm not against a dark room. I've already bought everything in the gift shop. Breakfast nook me. Nook me. Dinner is served. Already got the lab. Oh, we have the option for the mechanarium. I totally forgot this is where I think the last... this is where I think the last sanctum key is. I wonder if I can, like, re-roll for it. I should start drafting all of the gear rooms that I can. Still no shovel. If I'm trying to draft gear rooms, it just makes sense to power the rooms that I'm trying to draft, yeah? So this one is the one I want first. These are not gear rooms. In fact, the weight room is quite awful, actually. Lose 35 steps. I guess it would give me the south entryway, but I don't know if that's worth 35 steps. That's a lot of steps. I think that's a reroll angle. Don't just give me the locker room again. I guess the office works. I get one of the gems back. Maybe we get conference room here. And then I can spread gold. The armory. It's facing the wrong way though. Not a huge fan of that. I have the foundation though. Shouldn't be too concerned. I can grab the armory here. I'm not taking the lavatory, you can't make me. We've got the torch. Oh, the torch. We can, we took the trading post. We can finally blow that shit up. And see what that's about. Alright, I'm gonna have to come back through here again regardless. So let's go whoop, over here. See if we can get that pump room. Perhaps a little bit of pump room action. Treasure trove. We will be taking the treasure trove, I think. Shield the dark room. The power maintains. We get to a corner, so the pump room's a lot more likely. Yeah. We also already have this door unlocked, so I can just real quick yoink my my 2 allowance here. Thank you very much. And I'll take the basement key, because I believe you can trade that. I can go out the other side even if I want to. Dee-dee. Laboratory or pump room? Pump room's actually rarer. We'll take the pump room. I don't think I actually care about the pump room as far as, like, what's in here. Now we go across. Locker room. There's the lost and found. That'll solve that problem. I've also never been in that room. I don't know if there's anything of note in there. I'm definitely not gonna go in there until the very end, though. I'm not just gonna, like, screw my run by losing the self-igniting torch exactly when I intend to use it. There could be a shovel in there, though. Alright, let's spread the money. Tickety-tackety. Damn it, he didn't fall for it. Do I have to unlock this from the backside? Holy shit, you do. That's so rude. Guys, come on. That's definitely one of the rooms. Yeah, it's both of these. I don't even need this, do I? Yeah, that closes it. Wait, why is the lever up? Usually they're in sync with, like, the north lever, right? I'm used to seeing them in sync when the backups are... Whatever, give me my key back. And now I use it again. And then I get it back again. Funny bug. Hee hee hoo hoo. Morning room me. Especially if the dowsing rod is there. Yeah, morning room me. Yo, what's with all the dirt everywhere, man? I didn't draft a root cellar. I guess the dowsing rod can also, when it increases your luck, is also increasing dirt spots. I think might be based on luck too, I guess. I'm not taking the corridor. Yeah, observatory me. I'm not in here enough. Up to 41 stars, though. What do we got today? We've got flowers. We've got big gem. We've got apples are more apple. And we've got +2, +3 steps. That's the good item that eats shovel has shovel synergy. Ugh. Perhaps I can find another shovel. You can find them, I believe, right? Or if it's crafted, can you not? I should probably have gone out to the trading post to check that, eh? I'll draft the fucking archives, whatever. Sue me. Alright, let's go out to the trading post, see what we can trade for. And I haven't found anywhere to use the microchips yet, right? I don't think I recognize anything where I could have put them in anywhere. But I haven't really been paying attention either. Whoops. Banana. You got any apples in here? You do have an apple in here. +1 star, baby. Wait, where is... Is that in this room? Oh yeah, there's something in here. Nice. Take my money. Give me the banana, though. Money in here as well. We get the 5 steps because we didn't have the sleeping mask at the time. So it's still worth it. This is an orange. Orange, you glad I didn't say banana? God, there's so many dig spots I wish I could use. There's an apple, another star, boom. And now I will... Oh, I did take the brass compass. Okay. Yeah, because I crafted it into the dowsing rod. I was like, wait, where'd it go? Honestly, I don't know if I actually even like the compass. Early game, it's very nice, because you kind of have trouble going where you want sometimes, but... Yep, it works. I kind of already knew that, but... This is an enclosed space. You can't just stand in the fucking doorway of an enclosed space when there's an explosion in there. Bro would have gone flying. What do we win, though? Money. And an upgrade disc. The upgrade disc is probably the big part here. And this note. Christoph, here's the rest of your share, 40 gold, from the moonshine shipment we made last week. I get why Denny was fired now, man. This man cannot help it. This may be the last batch for quite some time, as I feel it is no longer worth the risk, especially given Anne's continually increasing suspicion. But I do need to ask another small favor of you. Next week, when you take the Baron to town, if you can fabricate some excuse to delay your return by an hour or two, I would be much beholden to you. Wow, that is... bold. Should go in Lost and Found with the upgrade disc. For sure, man, for sure. Power hammer for prism key. Oh, I've never seen such a good deal. Dowsing rod for a hall pass. No thanks. Bro really wants to give me a coin purse. Genuinely, I don't need the basement key. Give me the silver. 3 ivory dice is alright. Upgrade disc for a lockpick kit. Yeah. Good call. Good call. Denny's is canonically in blueprints. True. I can confirm that. None of these are any good. I guess I don't need the Morning Star, but it gives me a star tomorrow, so I don't want to get rid of it. Metal detector goes kind of hard. But I guess I can see what it trades for. Car keys. Don't need it. Oh, and then it's just back and forth. Okay. Dowsing rod for a hall pass. I don't think the hall pass is that worth it. I don't even know if I have 2 connected hallways in this house. So there's not really much to trade for, unfortunately. At best, I could get rid of the key card for 3 dice, and I don't think I want that. Silver key for 3 dice could go hard. Yeah, let's get the 3 dice from that. That's good. You have power hammer and torch. I can do a thing in the trading hall right now? The trading hall. The trading hall? The trading post? Are you talking about blowing up the fucking wall? I just did that like a second ago. Yeah, I just blew up the wall. Yeah, it must have been like 5 seconds before you got in here. Alright, where was I going here? I can get 10 steps from boudoir plus aquarium. I also haven't checked for apples in those rooms, so I should probably do that. And then we head up towards the archives at this point, I think. I wonder if it would behoove me to pull the north lever. I suppose I could do that. The fastest way is probably... Oh yeah, I can save steps by going around the outside. And then taking the foundation up, but then I don't get to check for the apples. I want to check for the apples. There weren't any apples. Were there any apples in here? How about in here? Well, we still get plus steps because we hadn't triggered the sleeping mask in those rooms, but L. We're gonna get the Lost and Found trophy today as well because we got the last directory, like the last thing out of the directory. Open up. Come on down. Come on down. Now, please. How much you want to bet there's a shovel in the Lost and Found right now? I bet that's why I can't trade for it. It's just because there's one in there right now. Oh, I didn't get the fucking... What am I doing? I didn't pull the north lever. It's half the reason I was down there. I only lose like 1 step because you don't lose one going up and down, but... Which makes sense. Even though you're changing rooms, I'm not walking anywhere. I shouldn't lose any steps for walking around when I'm not walking. Just saying. And then we have enough reroll dice that we might try for the Mechanarium right here. I'm gonna draft these 2 rooms, see if we can get maybe 1 or 2 others. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you know what? We actually have enough. We have 5. We're probably just gonna reroll for the Mechanarium over and over again until we get it. And then we should have hopefully, the 8th Sanctum key. Not that we know how to do all the puzzles for the Sanctums, because I haven't found a magnifying glass. Maybe I'll have to trade for that. It depends on how many steps I've got left. Perhaps there'll be one in the Lost and Found, hee hee. I'm putting a lot of weight on this Lost and Found right now. It's like, could you give me exactly a shovel and magnifying glass? This area reminds you of a giant loose colon. Do you have a poop fixation, Jordan? This has been bugging me for a while. Money. World needs answers. Blame Ark. Okay, you know what? Fair enough. Ark does have its fair share of that shit. No pun intended. Ooh, I'm sure this archived floor plan is going to be excellent. Let's take it. Yes, a furnace. That's what I needed. Nothing. Nothing valuable in there. Alright. I've never been in here. You've lost your power hammer. Yikes. We got the trophy, though. We take those. Oh, there's a black pawn in here. Excellent. I shall write that down. Write that down. Write that down. Is that the last pawn? No, there's one more black pawn. I guess I just haven't noticed it in the past. And found as a pawn. -1 power hammer. Upgrade disc. Score. Telescope. Not really a score. We're gonna have to trade for the magnifying glass. Alright. These are... What is this? Is this pink? This is pink. Okay. So if we're doing pink, I've actually written down what each of them does. Even though, like, I can already see what the fuck they do. Where did I write that down? Bro, how can I never find this stuff when I need it? There it is. Rotate around self. Okay. Ja-ja. Well, that was easy. Thanks, I guess. Which game, Jordan? Ark Knights or Lost Ark? No, neither. Okay, so we want to go into the antechamber, up to get the blue crown, and then we rotate around to the archives. And we re-roll down for the mechanarium. Ding dong, let me in. Blue crown. Right, in case I was correct about this. 1, and then where the fuck is Nuance? I always forget where these places are. Nuance, Nuance. I have way too many notes at this point. Cannot remember where these are. Ah, here we are. Nuance is Britain looking ass place. There we are. So they went there first. Did you even take a look through the Lost and Found? No, no, no. No, no, no. We're not falling for that bait. We're not falling for that bait. We'll look at the end if we have steps and not a moment earlier. Bro, there's a secret in the Lost and Found. You have to go back. Trust me, it's game-changing. Alright, do I still want to trade? I wonder if I could trade the telescope for anything good. But you missed the super special key. Oh, the lost and found is the 8th door of 8. I should have thought about that. Yeah, let's take a quick jaunt down for the dining room. The hell even is... Oh, this is for, this is the chicken. Trophy room. I don't have that. Trust real, not fake. All right, I think we take one more trip back out just to see if we can get our hands on a magnifying glass, perhaps. I will use one step to go back to security and check to make sure I haven't missed anything. And also use the upgrade discs, but that's in just a second. A treasure map and a trunk? What the hell are those? Where are those? Whatever. Please? Hello? There we go. Did you eat that nonsense? It was a chicken, man. What's wrong with chicken? What do you got for me? What am I upgrading? Bunk room. This is one of the last ones, isn't it? Alright. If you have exactly 2 hallways when you draft this room, double your keys. If you have exactly 2 green rooms when drafting this room, double your gems. If you have exactly 2 shops when drafting this room, double your money. Looking at my money lack of problem at this point, I don't really think I'm too concerned about doubling my money. Double it and give it to the next person. I'm kind of on this double my gems shit. An aquarium plus a courtyard and you're there, right? Not like I draft this room all that much anyways. It doesn't matter that much. Alright, do it again. Let me upgrade the spare room. I know you can upgrade it again. Nursery. Oh. Didn't realize I could upgrade this. What do you got for me? 3 more steps when I draft a bedroom. When I have less than 10 steps and enter this room, set it to 20 steps. Hopefully that works more than once. When you draft another green room, 2 gems will sprout in this room. It does not say spread, so I don't know if this would get picked up by the conference room. We're Mr. Krabs, and we like money. Let's see. I mean, I'll be honest, I draft this once in a blue moon anyways. I don't really give a shit about this room all that much. Nurse's Station does work multiple times. Okay. Nurse's Station does make me consider maybe drafting this, right? Like, I could actually see the value of drafting this, just completely changing what this room does, because otherwise I don't really care about it. Indoor nursery. This is for bedwetting children, but I could turn it into a nursery for plants. I don't think I need the gems. I think the Nurse's Station just makes the most sense. Well, that's 2 upgrade discs. I still haven't gotten to upgrade my spare bedroom again. That must be the only thing left to upgrade. There must be nothing else. So let's go outside and see if we can trade for a magnifying glass. Because I have noticed that some of the mailroom letters I've gotten, you can see the stamps. You can't, like, go to the front page of the letter, but the stamps are sometimes visible, like, behind the letter. So I've been looking for a magnifying glass, and then I want to see if I can get the mechanarium here. So, Well, I guess the Mechanarium is faster to get to. Let's go that way first. Fastest way is... both ways go same length. Oh, there's a treasure map. I was wondering where this thing was. Really? You're gonna make me decide to go back down again to the secret garden? Fine. You know what? Fine. I will. Watch this. Where am I digging? Oh, wait. I don't have a shovel. I can't do this even if I want to. The dowsing rod has honestly been coming in pretty clutch, but I do think I prefer the shovel, especially on this day where I have like 25 dig spots that I cannot make use of. Alrighty. In we go. Mechanarium. This is a red room, whatever it is. I'm going to assume that this is either gymnasium or lavatory because it is rare. So get out of here. The Mechanarium, is that considered rare? I forget the rarity on mech. It might be rare, it might be unusual. I don't think it's any more common than that. So I am going to have some amount of hints. Treasure Trove is a fine thing to have here. I really would like the Sanctum Key, though, so I'm going to keep re-rolling. It could be this. Hold on. I actually need to go look at whether this is rare or an uncommon room. I think it's a rare room. I don't know why it would be anything other than rare. Blueprints. I have to assume it's rare. It's actually unusual. Oh, it's unusual. Guys, it's unusual. Could be this. Could be this. It's a zero coster, I know that. I believe in the dream. This is it. Damn it! It's a conference room. There's no one here to conference. Alas. Very well. We must go get the magnifying glass. Or not, depending on whether the trading post wants to give it to us. Do. Oh, I should code check something while I'm here. Lost my power hammer to the lost and found, but we're okay with that because we got a bunch of other shit here. Let's go ahead and turn in... you know, a crown could be cool. We could turn in a crown. We could just turn in the dowsing rod, too. It was pretty good. Yeah, let's do dowsing rod. If someone spreads them cheeks in this house, do they also get sent to the conference room? Absolutely. If you even so much as say the word spread, it teleports you to the conference room. This game could use some cocaine? Perhaps. If you spread misinformation, all of it gets sent to the conference room as well. Gardening is rather difficult because they spread seeds around. No trade just yet. Let me make sure I can trade down to what I want. Are any of these able to trade into a magnifying glass? Anything at all? May I have a magnifying glass? I don't need this. Car keys. Magnifying glass, thank you. All right, we out here. That's what the red note is doing in there, exactly. Someone spread misinformation. All right, to the mailroom. Time to get information. Arch Aries, together we weather. Cool. Arch Aries is clearly stormy. Arch Aries. Storms. Wait, I already knew that. Fuck. In commemoration of the opening of the fifth zone power plant, the Contessa. Okay, so they might be like not metropolitan, but like industrial, perhaps? Industrial? So they're stormy, they're industrial. Okay. I don't see anything about modes of transit unless that's supposed to be like a train track going down there. That's possible. Maybe they do trains. I don't know. Trains, question mark? Be a little strange. It is a mountain region. Can I see this one? Not really. Also, they do seem to be like, assuming I wonder if these are in order or not. Because like we're getting them in a certain order. Perhaps this is also an order that we need for like when he traveled, where he traveled. Because I was looking at the traveling thing up there. So the order of these is Arch Aries, and then something. It's like pink, some sort of pink nation. There is one that is pink. That would be Vera. So maybe Vera next? That's possible. Assuming this guy's traveling the same path as the other people are. All right, and then he goes to, never mind, this is Vera. These motherfuckers travel on turtles. Is that even an option? These motherfuckers out here on turtles. Hold on. Oh, would you look at that? Turtleback travel. All right. Vera likes turtles. It's quite the choice, but I respect it. And what else do we see? We see like explorers up there. Let me go back to my notes again. Was exploration or anything like that an option? There's like tribal, there's agricultural. It could be something like tribal or spiritual. So let's go ahead and write that down. Tribal, spiritual, something like that. All right, all right. Noted. These stamps are also numbered, I will say that. They are numbered. I do need to consider that as well. Number 5, Vera, number 10. Ink stamp. Okay. We're taking notes. We're taking notes. I've seen this one before. Morajai. I've got this stuff down already. Morajai does naval travel. The White Sea of Yore. Okay. Morajai is number 4. Okay. About this one, I can't see that stamp. I mean, like you kind of can. You can kind of see it. It's like some blue and orange shit. But that doesn't really tell us exactly what it is, because they don't always have colors associated with their... Can't see that one. Can't see that one at all. Damn. Alright, how about you? We can see this one. Iraja Are? Huh. We know Iraja is poetic. Ataris Yena? Ataris Yena. Is the ship where the origin of... the fuck? Also, I'm a dip. Alright, see you around, Turtle. I know it's getting late for you. Also, happy birthday again. Oh god, I need to go look up the damn language. Am I translating stuff right now? Et Aries Yena. Et was like south or east or west or north. It was one of the directions. Yena is the name of the princess or the queen, right? She's shown off in like the foyer. Was that her name? She was Yena? Ari Yena, yeah. Nuven? Ruven? I don't know what that is. The end of... that, oh, Hugh, perhaps? The end of the house? The old house, the new house, perhaps? Something like that? The last house and the first house? You can't see it. My face is in the way. Nya, nya, nya. It's very, very small. I'm looking at the thing that's like right above my camera right now. It's very small, very hard to see anyways. The Eastern Rain. Huh. This doesn't tell me about much besides that they are kind of deserty. Like, I see, like, palm tree... Well, actually, are they deserty? They kind of have... It looks like there's some rain going on around the outside, but maybe I'm thinking that. The architecture just screams like desert, you know what I mean? But it does look more like it's rainy there than anything. Rainy or desert, I'm going to go with. I have no idea what their means of travel, though, is. Alright, we've seen this one. This is Nuance. Nuance also number 10. Wait, that's... Huh. Interesting. That's probably just how much it costs. Because this one says 3, right? Okay. And one more. Do you have anything for me here? Nope, can't see it. Okay. And then I know I've seen this one before. This is Fen Aries, which we have already solved in the past. Unfortunately, I don't have all the letters from this guy because I've only been able to do that particular thing once. That particular lab experiment. If they went in the order of these stamps... I still can't tell what that is. It looks like the same one as this one. That's the same stamp as this one, yes? And that's the same stamp as well, and so is that. So maybe the only ones that matter are the ones we can see. In which case, it would be Fen Aries into Arch Aries, into Vera, into Morajai, into Araja, into Nuance, and then there's only 2 left, and I may be able to brute force that, to be honest. Now you can see the lost and found with the magnifying glass. For sure, for sure. Honestly, I don't mind going back in there because I don't need any of what's in my inventory besides, I guess, the Morning Star, so maybe I still don't, because I would like to have that for tomorrow. So let's go ahead and head to... I have a break room, right? Yeah, I've got a break room here. That's not too hard to get to. Hi, Smokes. Yes, that's a good boy, Smokey. Let's go to the antechamber. Probably pass through the lost and found on the way to the break room and whatever. It is true that I didn't really look in there very much, so I will look in there again. But I don't expect to find anything. Really? Right there? Wow. Dark room. I don't know why I would expect the lost and found to have anything in it. It is lost. Okay, so we went Fen Aries to Arch Aries, which is northeast. And then we went to Vera, which is the big one? No. Vera is... Where are you, Vera? Vera is the small southern one. Okay. And then we went to Morajai, which is the northern one, I believe. Yes? Yes. And then we went to Araja, which is this one. No, this one. And then we went to Nuance. And then there's only 2 left, so I'm going to go with here and here. No? Here and here? No. Very well, then I suppose I do not know. You going to go in there? There you go. Fen Aries to Arch Aries. To Vera. Yes. To Morajai. To Araja. To Nuance. Oh, sorry, this is not Nuance. This is Nuance. And then here. And then probably back home. Or perhaps to the south. No? Curious. I have this weird sneaking suspicion that they went south at the end. But I don't have any way to prove that. Like, I have a sneaking suspicion that they're actually down here. The 8 realms in 8 months. I don't have another... They can't, like, go anywhere else, right? 8 realms in 8 months. I know that the admin room mentioned that they were securing air travel for Nuance. So maybe they went there first. And these letters that this guy is sending me are just all out of fucking whack. Totally possible. Because they sent that letter, or they sent that notice while they were still able to type at the computer, right? So air travel to Nuance, unless they were like planning way ahead of time. This is the most likely first place. That's my gut instinct. Would be something like this, or like this, or like this. Right? But I'm actually not gonna know when I get this right. Perhaps the air travel went like this and it was slightly delayed, but I can't know. I can't know. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This isn't just gonna make like the figure 8, would it? Would they do that? Would they do that to me? If you get it right, the lost and found clue evolves for sure. Yeah. Like with how often the theme of that 48 or 46 comes around, I wouldn't be surprised if it makes that like, you know what I mean? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I know I've tried that before, so it doesn't. Oh, wait. Wait, can I put that in two? Oh, you can put it in certain spots on the map. There's no way that that's actually part of it, though, right? There's no way that I'm expected to know where in a given place they went. That's not. That would be crazy. It kind of looks like an 8. And it wouldn't have anything to do with like the shadows, right? That'd be silly as well. I don't think I have the clues necessary to solve this. And we didn't get the mechanarium. We'll have to do that on a future day. We just got to go back to the break room and log off. Don't lose the Morning Star. 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 Lost your crown. That's fine. I'm going to get another one tomorrow anyways. Aha! Why is this here? This used to be in the office. Why is this here now? All right, what color are you? This color is pink, which corresponds to Vera. And they are spiritual. Oh, so I was on the right track then. They were spiritual. I was saying either tribal or spiritual. Nice. And they're squiggly lined, which should just tell me the weather as well. Heat. That, I guess that makes sense, yes. So, knowing that that is hot, it's more likely that the northern nations are going to be cold because that means that we're in the northern hemisphere of whatever this world is. I do indeed have a complete Vera. However, I do not have the steps to get underground and press all the buttons and get back. So I will just be logging off in the break room still. I don't think I can anyways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I might barely be able to make it, actually. You know what? Fuck it. We're going to try. I want that allowance, that sweet, sweet allowance money. That dank allowance money. A hydrate. Does this mean I've won? No, silly. The converse of a statement doesn't imply that it's logically sound. Got that. Posture check as well. And into the tunnel we go. I don't think I quite have enough steps, actually, so it'll be Sag if I'm like one step shy of the break room. I might actually be able to like sprint it around the corner in the pool to get there. All right, which one are you? You're the, this one. You can make a run for it, exactly. All right, so you need to be set to heat. That one. Whoops. I forget. Some of these levers are a little bit fucky, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, like, why is that not turning that wheel? There's heat. And then I need turtles? Which is... I'll know it when I see it. That's turtles, I believe. I'm gonna check, make sure that's the case. Yes, that is turtles. There's spiritual. Or whatever it was, yeah, spiritual. And then I just need the color. That one, I believe it was. And there we go. What you got for me? Very cool turtle. I like this a lot. Vera Shores. Does this number mean anything? Does this number involve a date? 225-10-166. I don't think that's a date of any sort. It certainly doesn't look like a date of any sort. Despite my prejudice against Mother Nature, I own that I have deeply loved my time here at Vera. The memories of the youthful trip I took here with my brother have been relentless, and as I have gotten older, I find it less and less occasion to recollect on such trivial pleasures. One thing I do remember vividly, which has not lost a single speck of charm, are the famous turtles. Each visitor of Vera upon arriving is lent one of these hard-shell friends for the duration of their stay, to serve as both steed, guide, and companion. I'm still under the spell of island life, even if the weather here is much more severe than it was on Morajai. Okay, I see what we're doing now. Okay, these letters are important. Gotcha. So, went to, it was Vera after Morajai. Vera after Morajai, and I'm guessing I'm gonna get a bunch of hints like these. Nuance first, after leaving, I think. I think we're gonna be working through it like this. Is that an IP address? Ah, shit, they found my IP. Alright, I already know all these variations, but it's nice to have that just, like, confirmation here about how it works. Pink tiles, they rotate. We've got oranges, and oranges change to those around them. So right now this would make another pink. And that would also make another pink. And then we do this. Ah, still blocked off. There. Then we do that. Now we can do this. Okay. And we can get those two. This one's a little bit annoying. Not gonna lie. There we go. No, not quite. I do need to get one of you in the center. Because I need this guy a little bit differently placed. I've just done the same thing, haven't I? Yeah, because I need these to be perfectly adjacent. That doesn't do me any good. This does, though. There we go. That's what I needed. Money. Zoom. Alright, so I also had some guesses on Arch Ares, which is the mountain, right? Yes. I know we have Stormy and Industrial. The question is, what method of transit do they use? That is the key. So our options are roads, trains, which is my current maybe. It's not Turtleback. It didn't seem like it would be camels if it's stormy, nor did it feel like it would be aviation. I think there's already one that's known for naval capabilities. So I'm gonna go with train system. And if not, I'll go with roads or naval capability. I think I've got it down to 3. I'm willing to take the guess on those. And we have the other 2 parts that we need, which is Stormy and Industrial. Stormy is jagged line, Industrial is the square. And their color is yellow, which is ziggy-zaggy as well. They're very ziggy-zaggy nation. Nope, don't want you. Nope, that's not what I'm trying to click on. Thank you. There's the ziggy-zags. Oh, this is changing the transit mode. I'm an idiot. I was looking at the color like that was gonna do anything. I'm gonna go with trains, because that's what I thought I saw, and I'd be silly not to at least try the thing that I think I saw. It would also make sense because the nation directly north did use trains previously, so it wouldn't be strange. And trains also make some sense for an industrial nation. Yes! I did see it right. Baba Booey. Alright, what do you got for me? These are kind of cool. I like this. We arrived here after a few days of sailing, and it made me real. Okay. They sailed there. That's important. Sailed to Arch Ares. We arrived here after a few days of sailing, and it made me realize how much more convenient it would have been in the old days when the railway tracks extended all the way north. Boom, exactly what I just said. Arch Aries is a destination with which I am well acquainted, having traveled here countless times on business for Cinca. This time, however, I will avoid the familiar towns and factories and will instead trek along the northern coast, an area with which I am wholly unfamiliar. Okay, so he trekked along the northern coast of the northeast area. Huh. Alright, so if he's trekking along the northern coast, then that means he's walking around. Like, he's not sailing anywhere else, which means he's probably walking around to, then walked to, what's it called? Fen Aries would be the only place you can walk from there. That's the only connected continent, or the connected country on the continent. So he would have walked to Fen Aries. Very nice. Yellow tiles move north. I know that. Green is... What did green do? Green is... Oh, I actually don't have green written down. What the fuck? Why do I not have green written down? I have all the... Oh, I only have 7 colors written down. Green. Why the fuck did I not write down green? What do you do, green? Nothing yet. Cool. Now what do you do? Oh, you're the swappy boy. Okay. I remember now. Reset that. That's probably not the correct move anyways. Alright, so I need to move one of the yellows down, which means the green needs to go up. Which means one of the yellows needs to swap it up. To do that, I need to move the black down. Wait, I can only swap the green down, but I can move it up once it's swapped down, so that's not a big deal. I cannot move this yellow up. This is not... I don't think this is how I would do it. Or... Well, actually, I could move the yellow up. I'm allowed to do that. I just need to make sure I can swap the yellow back down afterwards, right? And then we do a yellow up. We swap the green down. We move the yellow over so that it can be moved down. We do that. We move you guys up freely, and we're good. More money. Big. Alright, so we've got 4 of these 8 now. I don't know enough about the other ones to comment on them. I know that Araja is either rainy or desert and poetic. It looked kinda arid, so maybe they just do the camel shit. And then I know that Nuance is air travel and probably windy, given that they use air travel, but I don't know whether they're like industrial or nomadic or what the fuck they are. If they were willing to gift, you know, hold on. If they were willing to gift Fen Aries a blimp after the war that they won, could it be possible that they're also a militaristic nation? It's possible that they're also militaristic in that way. If they were willing to gift them, like, maybe. I'm gonna try that on Nuance. Where is Nuance? Do I have it unlocked? Diamond. Where are you? There you are. I'll try it. And if that doesn't work, I will just leave it alone. So we need, air travel, windy, green. Air travel is the ones that are all up, right? Yeah, aviation. Windy is just the bent angle. That one is what I need. I need windy. That one. And then you're gonna go for militaristic. Yeah, martial. Martial is what I was looking for. And the color is... Hopefully I didn't just scroll off of it there. Green is the lines. That one, I believe. This is the green one, yes? Yes. Ah, not military. Damn. Or it's not windy, but I still think it's windy. That is the right color, right? Yes. So they are not military. Is there any can I give a good reason why it would be anything else? They aren't martial. I'm going to guess they're not agricultural. Like, it feels like the kind of thing that would work with air travel. So you would think, oh, you know what? Maybe they're academic. How the fuck do you have air travel? Is that the windy weather lines? Oh, is that not the windy weather lines? Hold on. Did I pick the wrong weather lines? Oh, never mind. I picked the heat weather lines, lol. That's the windy weather lines. All right. I was right the first time, baby. Not even close. Didn't doubt myself for a second. Was actually correct. I'm sorry, I was trying to get my... There we go. By far my favorite realm I have visited during this trip. But I have always had a penchant for technology, and am less moved by the beauty of nature than others. The soot-filled streets and soaring skyscrapers here are just as stirring to me as the mountains of Korarika or the beaches of Morajai. Okay, so this one was Nuance after Morajai and Korarika. After both. Because he's already seen both when he's mentioning them here. Eyes issue real. By the way, who helped Fen in its warp? Man, I don't fucking remember. That's the issue. It must be these guys, though. Perhaps I'm just letting my childhood love of dirigiblocks compromise my objectivity. From the shops I have visited, it seems the series is just as popular here as it is back home. Speaking of home, as I look across the Eastern Sea, I can almost see its shores. I never thought that I would miss the sight of red flags. This man sees red flags and he's like, ooh, nice. What are we doing here? Green tiles. Swaps with the opposite. Yep. In slideshow, you can see the blimps. Yeah, so the blimps is what I was actually basing my knowledge on, but I wasn't actually certain if they had helped them in the war, or if this was just like a congratulations on overthrowing your oppressors kind of gift. The fuck does purple do? Oh, purple goes down. Have I bungled it? I may have fucked it slightly. This part, I'm certain of. So you can go down, but you need to be able to actually swap when you get down there. Heard. So don't just immediately slam purple down unless there's a way for it to get back up. You can go green. See, but then when I bring him down, he's not going to have anywhere to go. So we bring him down. We swap him somewhere where he now can go. But then we have this issue as well. This issue right here, which is... I don't actually want to... Well, if I bring you down... Here, maybe... I guess I can do this. But here, this guy's the issue right now. Do we bring him to the middle? But then there's no one to swap him with. I think I need to restart this again. I think my issue is right over here. I think I want to be bringing the purple down over here is the issue. Bring the purple down on this side. But then we don't have a way to turn him green. Oh, yes, we do. Oh, no, we don't. Oh, yes, we do. So he comes down, he goes over. I think you want to bring him down as well, so that we can pull you out of the corner. Ah, this one's annoying. This ain't no Rubik's Cube, bitch. A hydrate. Oh, we're almost out of water. That was the last of it. Oh, here we go. I was overthinking that last step. Give me my money. Alright, so we have finished Vera. We have finished both Orinda and Fen Ares. We have finished Arch Ares. We have finished Nuance. All we have left are Kararika, Morajai, and Iraja. And we have all but one on Morajai. We have some ideas on Iraja, and we know they're poetic. And I think Kararika is snowy, but beyond that, I couldn't fucking tell you. The only other things I can do in here are read the other two letters since I didn't pay close attention to them the first time. The ones we've already solved. Oh, never mind, that's the wrong one. One over, one over. This one. Hello. I'm actually writing this last postcard. Okay, well, there you go. Fen Ares last. Sitting at my desk at home, I should put forth the extra effort and drop it in the mail for consistency, but I am tempted to save the postmaster a trip, as it will just wind up here once again and join the other 7, which I am pleased to report were all waiting for me on my desk safe as could be. Flipping through them has reminded me of the many friends I made and lesson learned along the way, and as I look back, one truth shines brighter than the others. Air travel is much better than sea travel. Remind Anne to replace the books I lost. I wonder if that's what the bookstore was all about. Alrighty. 8 realms in 8 months. I guess I should have paid attention to that. The objective was simple enough, but in what order, what route, and where to start? Questions like these are the ones I tend to ignore as planning. Has never been my strong suit. Well then, in the true spirit of adventure, I have departed, forsaking both map and plan, and it is, as it happens, the road has taken me south. Okay, well, that gives us 2 answers right away. That is, we started in Fen Ares, or as it might be, Arinda Ares based on the stamp, although that would probably be sacrilege nowadays. Fen Ares first, and then they went south, and there's only so many places you can go south. He went to Iraja second. Raja second. So Arch Ares would have been 7th then, since he walked to Fen Ares afterwards, or he walked south. Bro, it feels like I was really close on that solution earlier. If it was Fen Ares, then Iraja, and it was Arch Ares into Fen Ares last, like that's 4 of the 8 already. Nuance after Morajai and Kararika. Vera after Morajai. 63080 is in Missouri. Something tells me that's not. Maybe that's where the developers are from. It seems fitting to begin the journey by visiting a fragment of the Old Kingdom, a landmark as black in realm as it is in name, and a story I feel closely connected to. Huh. Very well. Alright, so we know Vera's after Morajai, Nuance after Morajai and Kararika. And if Vera was after Morajai... Okay, I can't know exactly the order. I don't even have enough steps to check anyways. But we've got 5 of the 8 done, and we know 6 of the 8 locations. No hydration. I'm out of hydrates. I'm out of water. Which means I cannot win. Oh god, is he gonna have enough steps? He's running out mighty quick. I noticed that it uses fewer steps going up than it does going down. It's kind of weird, actually. Also, I did drink the water earlier. You realize I'm out of water because I've been winning so much, right? Park my ass in here and call it a day. Boom. Seven green rooms, 4 shop rooms, and 7 tomorrow rooms. Alas, no clock tower. So tomorrow we're gonna have to actually start like a normal person with 0 keys. Still gonna start with the key card though, but 4 gems, like way too much money. We're getting close on the stars though. We made good progress on the stars today. We got like 5 or 6 or 7 stars even. Do you sleep on the billiards table? That is correct, yes. They provide blankets. That's what the upgrade does anyways. And with that, we're up to 8 trophies. All right, guys. That was a good stream. We got about 3.5 hours. Maybe even a little bit longer than I normally want to, but it's Blueprints. It always takes longer than you think it will. Or at least it does for me. So I will see you guys tomorrow. It might be Silksong. I might wait like a day or 2. We'll see. But I should be playing that because I finished Hollow Knight. I actually got it done. So I didn't expect to finish that like the week I had, but 1 or 2 longer streams over the weekend and we're good, hey? So yeah, peace out, guys. See you tomorrow. Beat Radiance? Wait, what? Hold on. Radiance? I didn't like 100% the game, but I beat Hollow Knight. And it said, good job, and rolled the credits. So we're going to call that good enough for right now. I will come back to the game to 100% it later, but we might not have time for that. Before. Hi, Smokes. Anyways, yeah, I'm going to go. Peace. You want to say goodbye? You want to say bye, Smokes? No? Okay.